And then just as a reminder for everyone here, nobody sits in the first 4 rows here in the middle. You're fine for now. It's okay. All right. Good evening, everyone. My name is Ella Buchanan, and I'm from the Elizabeth Seton class of 2025. Just a year ago, I was here presenting my pitch for my business, LB Images LLC, a photography business I started in my sophomore year of high school. Now I am finishing my freshman year at the University of Maryland studying journalism. At UMD, I have furthered my business by becoming a photographer for multiple on-campus news organizations, photographing Maryland athletics. And tonight we will also hear from all of our new competitors this year for the class of 2026. So now I'd like for Adobe, Layla, and Sanaya to come up.
Good evening, everyone. I will be leading us in prayer for tonight. So let us begin in the name of the Father, of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Heavenly Father, we thank you all for bringing us all together for this moment of creativity, courage, and opportunity. We lift up every participant in this competition. Grant them calm hearts, clear minds, and confidence as they present their ideas. Help them to speak with boldness, passion, and authenticity, knowing that their voices and efforts matter. Bless the work of their hands and the ideas they have prepared. Let this be a space of encouragement, growth, and inspiration for everyone here. We also lift up the judges and the audience. Grant them wisdom, fairness, and open hearts as they listen and evaluate. Above all, remind us that success is not only in winning, but in the courage to step forward and share what we've been given. May this experience bring learning, connection, and purpose to everyone involved. In your name we pray, amen.
Amen.
Hi, my name is Sanaya.
And my name is Layla.
And we are year 1 YWEP students.
Today we will be saying our class affirmation.
Today, I am innovative, I am powerful, I am beautiful, I am gifted, I am loved, I am strong, I am worthy, I am appreciated, I am seen. Today I will give my best and I will be 1% better than I was yesterday. I will not compare myself to others because I know what is for me is only for me. Today I am thankful for another beautiful day to show up and be me.
Thank you, guys. So 16 students started yesterday in round 1 with their 60-second pitches. Now you'll be able to view their pitches from yesterday and get updated on who is currently still in the competition afterwards. If you were here yesterday and would like to go into the lunchroom, get some snacks and refreshments, and then also meet our first place winner from last year's class of 2025, Lauren Anderson, and perhaps purchase some of her products that's out there as well for you.
This is up here, AV platform. Did you hit play now? Hold on. Did you hit play to see if it'll play out? It's not playing out?
Those are the microphones down there.
No, I know. I was talking about the program. Everything is from up here. Do me a favor. Go get Jalinda. Go get Jalinda. Jalinda Jennings. It should, because everything is the AV platform, not the wall plate, which is down here. Everything is all up here. It's not media air. It's not right. Did you hit play so I could hear if it's playing? And it's turned up from here? Yes. I know. That's just unmuted. It's all routed to AV, but I need you, Linda. I don't know what's going on. When y'all tested this earlier, it didn't do?
It always works.
Everything is plugged up.
Good afternoon, my name is Sanaa Penny. Can you believe that I spent $80, 2 hours, on one appointment for nails that would only last me 2 weeks. For a student like me, this just did not make sense. So instead of continuing to complain, I created a solution. Hi, my name is Sanal Karen, and I am the founder of Press YWEP. From a young age, I've always been a creator. I went from finger painting as a child to designing nail sets as a teen, and over time, that creativity turned into a business. As my passion grew, I started to notice a gap in the industry. You can spend a lot of time but waste money at a salon, or you settle for store-bought press nails that don't look or last the way you want them to. We offer high-quality, custom press nails that look like you just left the salon, but can be applied at home in minutes. Beauty should be fun, convenient, and empowering, and that's exactly what Press by a Real brings. Thank you. Good afternoon. My name is Trinity Dickens. A virtuous woman, who can find her? Her worth is far above rubies. Proverbs 31:10. What if you can show that worth through a single piece of jewelry? Good afternoon. My name is Trinity Dickens, and I'm the founder of Model. Human trafficking happens to anyone. However, women and girls are disproportionately targeted, with 94% victims of sex trafficking. As a Black girl student athlete, I faced injuries and being overlooked, which taught me resilience and inspired me to create Model, a jewelry line encouraging young women to dream big, break stereotypes, and be models for the next generation. We also support organizations that fight trafficking and abuse and promote women in sports. Our goal is to give the unheard a voice and remind them their past doesn't define them, their purpose does. So when you invest in Model, you're not just buying jewelry, you're helping young women step into their God-given purposes confidently. Model, empowering your story through every piece of jewelry. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Giselle Johnson. Did you know that only 48% of adults in the U.S. have their passports? As the granddaughter of an immigrant from Nicaragua, I remember traveling back home as early as 2 years old, being exposed to lives and circumstances other than my own. Hi, my name is Giselle Johnson, and I'm the foundress of the Giselle Marie Travel Atelier. They say to travel when you're retired, but who wants to wait that long? Traveling is essential for teens because it allows us to expose our minds to new things. By providing essential travel tips, itineraries, and essential information, we help young adults be exposed to the opportunities that are far and wide. Personal growth begins with exposing our minds. So let the Giselle Marie Travel Atelier design your next adventure. Thank you. Hi, my name is Elijah Cook.
remember when I was younger, my spinal cord up to realize my hair would be in so much pain. Have you ever gotten your hair braided or curled, felt like the braid was simply too tight, felt like the hair was pulling? Good afternoon. My name is Mulata Cook and I'm the founder of NC Braids. NC Braids is a hair braiding business dedicated to creating long-lasting styles and clients to keep beautiful hair without being damaged. Too many people like me because they want to tight styles, irritated scalps, and hair that just doesn't last. And that's the problem I solve. What sets NC Braids apart is our attention to detail, attention technique, and commitment to healthy hair. I don't just braid, I take the time to ensure each style is made to each client's lifestyle and needs. From novice to box waist, formals and custom styles, my goal is for each client to leave feeling good about themselves and their hair. Thank you.
Good evening, my name is Lauren Ackner. Hi, I'm the founder of The Butter Junkie, a body butter business serving both in-person and online shoppers. Have you ever put on lotion just for your skin to feel dry again within minutes? Over 50 million people in the U.S. struggle with dry skin, and 25% of skincare consumers say it's their biggest concern. That's why I created The Butter Junkie. Lightweight, moisture-absorbent body butters that leave your skin feeling soft, smooth, and radiant without the heaviness. What truly sets us apart from our competitors is our commitment to clean and conscious hair. Every ingredient is real, every fragrance is 100% natural, and 90% of our packaging is environmentally conscious in an industry that leads with single-use plastics. Our mission is simple, to provide our customers with high-quality body butter and exceptional service, because we believe your skin deserves both care and comfort. Remember, The Butter Junkie, glow without compromise. Thank you for your time.
Hi, my name is Mia Smith-Hudnall. Have you ever watched a movie and wondered about the editing and how everything flows so perfectly together? Well, I have. Hi, my name is Mia Smith-Hudnall, and I'm the founder of YWEP. From a young age, I've always paid attention to what's going on behind the scenes. I originally started in front of the camera, but I quickly realized that wasn't for me. That's when I realized my love is for what's behind the camera. That passion led me to create the YWEP, a service dedicated to the youth who are professionally, meaningful, and engaging videos. In a world where 500 hours of footage is uploaded every day, and nearly 90% is created by the youth, standing out isn't easy, but it's possible. Many spend 3 to 10 hours and spending time creating a video, but they don't often have the time, the tools, or the experience to do so. That's where the YWEP steps in. We take raw ideas and turn them into polished and impactful stories, all while building their brand and helping them create confidence. Thank you.
Good afternoon, my name is Gia Bobbitt. Did you know that less than 10% of young artists have the chance to publicly showcase their work? I realized that art wasn't something that you just look at, it's something that we connect to. It creates energy, story, and a perspective. When I'm creating art, it never feels like a project or an assignment. Instead, it feels effortless. Art is the one place
where I don't have to filter myself and I can create whatever I like in the exact way that I prefer. If I'm overwhelmed, you can tell in the colors that I use. If I'm inspired, you can see it in the details. Art is how I process things. It's how I slow things down and turn thoughts into emotions into something I can actually see, which is why I created the Surrey Collective. Through my work, I aim to turn personal expression into something that reflects culture, growth, and originality. I don't just create art, I make pieces that people can experience and see themselves in. Surrey Collective is my vision brought to life, where my creativity has a voice and a place to grow. Thank you. Good afternoon, I'm Nina Exum. Have you ever felt so overwhelmed that you just wish someone or something could take it away? Hi, I'm Nina Exum, founder of Heavenly Hugs Co. I started Heavenly Hugs Co. after feeling so overwhelmed and having anxiety that just wouldn't go away. That's when I learned that turning people away for comfort was the best decision I could have ever made. Did you know that 57% of Americans turn to the Lord after very personal suffering? That's why Heavenly Hugs Co. exists. The world wants more reminders of hope and love, especially in stressful times. People want comfort and meaningful connections. Heavenly Hugs Co. brings faith into everyday life with wearable reminders of God's presence. Join us in spreading warmth, faith, and love one hoodie at a time. Heavenly Hugs Co. isn't just clothing. It's a mission to wrap the world in God's embrace. Wear His love, share His light. Thank you. Good afternoon, my name is Diana. Everyone knows that shopping can make you feel good. But did you know that it can also help you do good? Good afternoon, my name is Diana Mota, and I am the founder of Forever Studying. Out of 10 women and children struggling in abusive homes, only 4 ever receive help. The rest? Well, they're left to survive alone. That's where Forever Studying steps in, where every gift you buy helps a woman and child find stability and a brand new beginning. We provide high-quality plays to help empower women and children to escape abuse and see hope when there is none. Through community events with other organizations and collaborations, we help empower women and children to escape abuse. We turn timeless bouquets into real, lasting change. So the next time you give a gift, remember, you're not just brightening the day of someone you love. You're helping rebuild a life. Because why? Because every flower brings you hope. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Hazel Gonzalez. Have you ever been to an event where the drinks were just boring? Nothing interesting, nothing memorable, nothing worth posting? That's exactly why I created SIP DC. Hi, I'm Lisa Gonzalez, and I'm the founders of SIP DC, a mobile dirty soda bar that serves the DC area. Growing up and even now, I have always loved fun drinks. I'm always looking for a fun drink to bring with me to school or anywhere I go. When I visited my grandparents on the West Coast, I discovered dirty soda, and that changed my life. When I came back to the East Coast, I found that there wasn't really a good option, and that's why I created SIDCC. The U.S. soda industry generates over $300 billion a year, and consumers are shifting towards wanting an experience rather than just a plain drink. At SIDCC, we do exactly that. We give people a personalized experience. Thank you. Growing up in a household where Sunday mornings felt like a checklist, I never felt like my relationship with God was streamlined. As I looked deeper into what that relationship looked like, I searched for a way to look like God both outwardly while living in scripture inwardly. Hi, my name is Amy Mendez, and I'm the founder of Intensive Devotion, a faith-based quote line where each piece is inspired by scripture and designed to remind you that God is always with you and around you. Studies show that even though 70% of teens and young adults say that faith matters to them, less than half of them found confidence to show it. At Uncensored Devotion, we inspire young Christians to wear that faith boldly without compromising their sense of style. Our vision is to become a community that is a testament of His love, strength, and faith, and reminds us to walk through life with God in our hearts. Faith is one way we believe, is how we live, and at Uncensored Devotion, we can wear that faith proudly without compromise. So help us make it visible, and thank you for your time.
Hello everyone, my name is Brooke Smith. During COVID, when everyone was trying to figure out what to do next, I was struggling with my anxiety. What started as me coping soon led me to become a certified makeup artist and the foundress of Beads Beauty District. As I grew my craft, I realized that a lot of girls grow up trying to copy someone else's beauty instead of embracing their own. Everyone's features are different. Our skin tones, face shapes, and expressions, so why should our makeup look the same? At Beads Beauty District, we work with all skin types and ethnicities, creating looks that enhance what makes each client unique. Whether it's natural or full glam, we're fast and flawless. But more importantly, we focus on how our client feels. When they leave our chair, they stand taller, smile bigger, and feel more secure in themselves. At Beads Beauty District, beauty isn't just one size fits all, it's personalized. Thank you.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Cheryl Augusta. Did you know over 40% of people are cutting back on treats because of high prices? That's why I started Sweets by Cheryl. We create affordable, handcrafted desserts that are perfect and personalized for birthdays, graduations, and special events. Growing up in Haiti, I saw the rich beauty and culture of my home. But now seeing how much the country struggles truly saddens me. That's why half of all profits are donated to Hope for Haiti, a nonprofit that gives back through education, healthcare, and community support. Giving back through my business truly brings me joy, knowing I'm helping make a difference. With care, quality, and creativity in every bite, Sweets by Cheryl Lynch turns ordinary moments into unforgettable celebrations. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Abby. Don't you love when someone stops you to tell you how good you smell? It's the best compliment ever, right? Hi, my name is Abby Garrity, and I'm the founder of Chicorn Fragrances. My love for scent started with my mom standing in Macy's testing fragrance after fragrance, talking about how each one made us feel.
Hello everyone, my name is Mars Pope. Think about your favorite food chain. You know the food tastes almost the same everywhere, but there's always that one location you love, like your local pizza shop. The one where they ask how your kids are doing, how your family's been, or if you just want your usual. Anyone can fill a room, but not everyone can fill a room with me. Good afternoon, my name is Mars Pope, and I'm the founder of Beyond Balloons. Lots of people can decorate the event, but how many actually make it personal to you? We fix that. We create events that transform. We create events that feel meaningful, memorable, and just about your event, it's about your experience as a client. We transform events with creativity, reliability, and a focus on the customer service. We make sure that every event leaves a lasting impression. So help us make them remember. Thank you.
Hi, my name is YWEP. Don't you love it when someone tells you how good you smell? It's the best compliment ever, right? Hi, my name is YWEP and I'm the founder of Social Fragrances. My love for scent started with my mom, standing in the perfume aisle of Macy's, testing fragrance after fragrance, talking about how each one made us feel. But when she was diagnosed with chronic eczema, these same perfumes become pain toxins to her skin, which made me realize people with sensitive skin are often overlooked in the fragrance industry. Shakor, meaning sugar in my American culture, is my answer to that. Made from olive oil, I create long-lasting perfume oils designed for sensitive skin, inspired by traditions that have existed for generations. I am building Shakor into a brand that redefines fragrance, where heritage and stain-conscious formulas are the standard, not the exception. Because everyone deserves to smell good, and smell good and feel good wearing it. Shakor Fragrances, rooted in culture, made for your skin.
Hi, I'm Savannah Austin. Research shows that certain candle scents can lower stress by 40% and significantly improve sleep quality and moods, not just comfort, but emotional balance. Good afternoon, my name is Savannah Austin, and I am the founder of Lumiere Candles. Growing up, I was not able to burn candles at home because my cousin had severe allergies, so that is something I experienced from a distance. That limitation is what has inspired me. I wanted to create candles that don't just smell good, but also offer something most candles don't. Something that is not harmful to sensitive people. And that is where Lumiere Candles comes in. Did you know that 70% of candles on the market are made with non-allergen friendly ingredients? At Lumiere Candles, we provide beeswax. We believe relaxation should never come with a risk and comfort shouldn't exclude anyone. At Lumiere Candles, we elevate relaxation without limitations. Thank you.
Can we please get a round of applause for all? My name is Mrs. Lawson, which I'm sure everyone knows. The parents, the family members. I honestly cry at these all the time. I was sitting at the front just in awe because this is difficult to do. This is hard to do. It is completely dark out here. They cannot see. They have worked so hard for this, and I want to call all of them up to the stage. Okay, I'm not going to give my speech because I'll leave that to tomorrow and they know I will be up here talking. But I did just want to acknowledge the hard work for these 16 students because they have been doing so much over the last 2 years, and I can say, sorry, Corey, I know my founding cohort. But they are the most competitive, and I think Caitlin's here too. Sorry, Caitlin. But they are the most competitive cohort, and I told the judges before this, it was going to be very difficult to figure out who was going to advance to the next round. It's 16 of them. Round 2, they go to 10. And then after that, it's the top 5. So we will be calculating that. Thank you very much for doing the difficult job of figuring that out. Can we give a round of applause for everybody? So they will find out who advances tomorrow at 5:15. They have to wait. And they will all return where they will all get their flowers tomorrow and get called one by one up to the stage. And just acknowledge them, because this is not just a pitch competition, this is their capstone. This really is kind of the conclusion for our program. So we are just, again, in awe of everything that you all have been able to do. And I just wanted everybody for round 1 to be able to see you and again give you your flowers now and the applause. And I know for the parents that have been here for the past 2 years watching them grow, can you all please applaud your families for supporting you, for the long nights, the ways that you have been bouncing ideas off of them. Thank you for continuing to grow them at home with their business ideas over the summertime. Again, the different candles being made, flowers, makeup ideas, fragrances. There's just so much, and you all have been able to see just an ounce of what the beauty I get to experience each and every day. So, yeah, thank you, ladies, and thank you all for attending. I do hope to see you all tomorrow night for our round 2 and 3, just so you all know how this is going to work. We find out who advances at 5:15. They will actually start pitching at 5:30 for round 2 with a new set of judges, all the same group of judges. And then after that, the top 5 will all come back here to present to figure out who's going to win first, second, and third. And then they will all get called to the stage, and we will announce the winners, take all the photos. So we will take some photos today too, with our round 1 judges as well. But thank you all for attending, and we look forward to seeing you all tomorrow. Okay, cut the lights on.
So as we mentioned, that was our event yesterday where they all did their 60-second pitch competitions. And now tonight, our top 11, it was supposed to be top 10, but after the results of yesterday's round, we have a tie for 10th place. So now we just took them all and have our top 11 businesses competing in the second round, where they presented their 3 to 5 minute pitch presentations to our judges. Here are the top 11 contestants competing right now in the classrooms. First off, we have Savannah Austin. Next up, we have Lauren Abner. Then we have Sanaa Perrin. Then we have Liana Moda. Brooke Smith. Mia Smith-Hudnall. Sherilyn Austin. Panina Exum. Rain Mendez. Trinity Diggins. And finally, Amaris Pope. So we all give another big congratulations to our top 11 contestants. And now we will have a brief intermission, and very soon we will find out who our top 5 finalists competing are after the break. Thank you very much. Good evening, everyone. Welcome back. So I graduated here last year. So tonight, to kick off our final round, I'd like to welcome Manuela to introduce our final judges.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Naila Muhammad, and I'm a first-year scholar here in the Young Women in Entrepreneurship program. First, we would like to thank our Spotlight judges for coming and give a brief introduction just so we can all get to know you. First, we would like to introduce our Spotlight judge, Special Secretary Maria Martinez. Our next Spotlight judge we would like to introduce is Ian Callender. Our next Spotlight judge we would like to introduce is Jackie Benson. Our next Spotlight judge we would like to introduce is Portia Blunt. And our last Spotlight judge we'd like to introduce is Ari Davis. Now I will give just a few introduction and background information about our amazing Spotlight judges. First, Ms. Ari Davis. Ari Davis is founder and CEO of Stripped, a mission-based women's clothing brand focused on size inclusivity, and women's empowerment, and Gucci Matcha, a growing community-based matcha and merchandise company, a Washington, D.C. native. Art graduated summa cum laude from Howard University. HU. Thank you. With a bachelor's degree in economics and earned her J.D. Muna cum laude from the Howard University School of Law. While in law school, Ari served as senior staff editor on the Howard Law Journal and sat for the bar exam early during her third year, spending her final semester providing legal services to under-resourced communities. When the global pandemic hit during her final year of law school, Ari channeled her entrepreneurial vision into launching Strip, a women's apparel brand rooted in confidence, quality, and community. After months of sourcing fabrics, refining samples, and meticulously curating a brand identity centered in empowered beauty, Ari debuted Strip with 4 pieces on Black Friday 2020. The collection sold out within minutes. And the 5 years since, Strip has scaled into a multi-million-dollar business organically, without any paid advertising or celebrity endorsement. Can we give a hand? Our next spotlight judge we'd like to highlight, again, is Special Secretary Maria Martinez. Appointed in July 2023 by Governor Wes Moore, Maria Martinez led Maryland's efforts to expand economic opportunity for small minority women and veteran-owned businesses. She oversaw socioeconomic programs across 73 agencies and chaired the sub-cabinet on socioeconomic participation and drove statewide training and outreach for businesses interested in state and best practices. Let's welcome her. Our next spotlight judge, again, Ian Callender. Ian Callender, a first-generation native Washingtonian and lifelong Southwest waterfront resident, describes himself as a cultural architect. He is a graduate of the Nassau Catholic High School in Huntsville, Maryland, and Drexel University, where he earned dual degrees in computer engineering and information systems and technology. A serial entrepreneur and proud sneakerhead, Ian also carries deep guidance roots to his parents. For more than 15 years, Ian has been a leader in the cultural arts community, transforming his passion for sneaker culture into a broader mission of creating innovative, community-centered experiences. Please welcome Ian Callender. Our next spotlight judge we'd like to highlight is Jackie Benson. Jackie Benson is a distinguished journalist and journal assignment reporter for NBC4 Washington News, where she specializes in covering breaking news, most notably for the station's 11 p.m. broadcast. She joined News 4 in 1999, bringing with her more than a decade of experience, where she had several roles, including news writer, special project producer, and general assignments reporter. Please welcome Jackie Benson. And our last but not least, spotlight judge, Ms. Portia Blunt. Let's give her a hand. Portia Blunt is the founder of Be Blunt, an apparel brand that reimagines classic American style through the lens of Black heritage and history, translating powerful cultural narratives into timeless design. With over 2 decades of experience in the fashion and footwear industries, Portia brings a visionary approach to storytelling through style. Let's welcome Ms. Portia Blunt. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much to our judges, and let's begin.
All right, thank you so much, guys. So it's time to get started. Our first finalist, drum roll. Our first finalist tonight will be Lauren Abner.
that focuses on embracing your skin's natural radiance. For a little bit about me, I was a former rower. I rode varsity crew for 3 years, and I'm the former president of Green Team, giving me a deep connection to the environment. I love community and self-care, and my business is at the intersection of both. The issue: about 25% of consumers say dry skin is their main skincare concern, and many products on the market are too toxic, they simply can't use them. And the packaging for those products also harm the environment as they leave with single-use plastics. We also notice a lack of quality retail in Black and brown communities, including my community, Prince George's County, Maryland. How are we solving this issue? Our products target people with combination to extremely dry skin using packaging that helps the environment. And our ingredients are safe for people with sensitive skin and autoimmune issues, as all of our ingredients are natural. We also plan to create more retail in PG County as we expand into storefronts in the future. Our mission. Our mission is to serve our customers with high quality natural body butters because we believe your skin deserves exceptional service. Our vision is body butter that embraces your skin's natural radiance every single day. Our target market is males and females from ages 25 to 45 who value skincare and online shoppers, as we are currently expanding our website, as well as people that live in the DMV area, as we have local pop-up markets in DC, Maryland, and Virginia. Our products. Your moisture journey starts before you even get into the shower. First, we have our dry brush and exfoliating gloves that remove dead skin cells as well as circulate blood flow in your skin, providing a younger looking appearance. For those with extremely dry skin, we recommend going in with our oil and then sealing in that moisture with a body butter. For those with little to dry to combination skin, we recommend just using the body butter after the shower. What truly sets us apart from our competitors is that we care. In an industry that leads with GMOs, preservatives, and products that are getting recalled every week, we focus on having ingredients that truly moisturize your skin barrier as well as providing a radiant glow to your skin. Let's take a look at our competitors. First, we have Tree Hut. More plastic and synthetic ingredients. Then there's Sol de Janeiro. Higher prices, but lower quality. And then there's Bath and Body Works. We all love a good deal, right? But you have to ask yourselves, are you getting a good 5 for $25? Or are those 5 lotion products compromising the health of your skin? Our financial projections. We started off conservatively in 2026 at $950 as we spent the beginning of the year cultivating our business, and we want to give ourselves time to acclimate to college in the fall. In 2029, our projected revenue is $7,145, as a junior in college, I'll have more time to sell on weekends and at market Thursdays and Fridays at my institution in the fall. Our cost breakdown shows our cost to make and how much we make from each product, which is how I got to my projected revenues. Our future plans and what we plan to do with the investments. We want to buy products that make it easier to transport our products to markets and ship them in the warmer summer months, preserving the same quality that we keep all year round. We also would like to buy a professional grade standalone mixer to produce a higher quantity of quality products at a time and further incorporate ourselves with our website. This is how you can reach us with our Instagram, TikTok, and email. Remember, shop the Butter Junkie and glow without compromise. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. Can we give Lauren another big round of applause? Just give me one moment while I get our next contestant set up. Our next contestant. Drum roll again, please. Our second contestant is Sanaa Perrin.
afternoon, everybody. My name is Sanaa Perrin. Last year, people spent billions on nail services that only last them a few weeks. For a student like me, this did not make sense for my time or my money. So instead of continuing to complain, I created a solution. Hello, my name is Sanaa Perrin, and I am the founders of Press by Avril. So a little bit about me. I am the varsity cheer captain here at Seton. I love working out, I love styling my hair, and most of all, I love designing nails. From a young age, I've always been a creator. I went from finger painting as a child to designing nail sets as a teen, and over time, that creativity turned into a business. As my passion grew, I started to notice a gap in the industry. You either spend a lot of money but waste time in a salon, or you settle for store-bought press-on nails that don't look or last the way you want them to. We offer high-quality, custom, reusable press-on nails that look like you just left the salon but can be applied at home in just minutes. Our mission here at Press by Avril is to provide high-quality, custom press-on nails that give you, ensuring our clients don't have to compromise the style they want with the cost. Our target market is women and girls aged 12 to 40, and people with busier schedules who just want a more efficient and quick way to keep their nails done. But all in all, Press by Avril is for anyone who wants to creatively express their style through their nails. We separate our prices into 3 tiers. Our first being our basic custom set, which ranges from $20 to $30. Next being our standard custom set, which happens to be our best seller, ranging from $35 to $45. And then our premium custom set ranging from $50 to $65. These prices allow me to reach a wide range of customers while still maintaining a high profit margin. To ensure that our orders are managed efficiently, we require a 30% deposit, which must be submitted before we start the order. You can order through DM or email, and all of our sales are final. In 2026, we estimate selling 5 to 7 sets per month, amounting to 72 per year. In 2027, we estimate selling 15 to 17 sets per month, amounting to 192 per year. And in 2028, we hope to sell 22 to 25 sets per month, amounting to 280 per year. This growth is driven through social media outreach, loyalty cards to encourage repeat customers, and client referral discounts to bring in new customers, of course. Some of our competitors include brands such as Glamnetics, Kiss, and nail salons. However, all of these brands either lack quality, creativity, or can be extremely time-consuming, which honestly doesn't fit into a person who has a busier schedule. Press by Avril, on the other hand, prioritizes attention to detail. We ensure that all of our nails are custom down to the design and the fit, because we want all of our customers to have an experience that is uniquely tailored to them. These are some of our client testimonials. All of our clients have prided us on our quality, creativity, and comfort. These client testimonials help encourage loyal clients, help us create good relationships with our clients, and encourage new clients through word-of-mouth growth. In the future, I plan to pursue my cosmetology license so I can expand out of just doing press-on nails and take in-person clients as well. I would also love to build a team as demand continues to increase. And currently, I'm working on upgrading my nail space, and later in the future, I would love to work with a chemist so I can create my own healthy and safe nail glue formula for my clients. I also want my brand to make a positive impact. So I plan to partner with a local shelter called HopeWorks that helps provide aid to survivors of domestic violence. A portion of the revenue I bring in will be used to create sets for these survivors to help them feel comforted and confident when they are experiencing a tougher time. Pressed by a Grill is not just a nail business. It is a brand that is built on creativity, quality, and confidence. And we are just getting started. Thank you so much. Thank you again.
Thank you so much. Can we give Sanaa another round of applause? All right, next up, drum roll please. Our third contestant is Brooke Smith.
Hello everyone, my name is Brooke Smith and I'm the foundress of Bees Beauty District. So a little bit about me, I'm 18 years old, I just finished up my Go to War for Girl Scouts, I love traveling, I work at a hair salon in Crofton, I participate in my district's leadership academy, I'm also sanitation certified and the youngest certified makeup artist to graduate from my class, which is where I realized that a lot of makeup artists do not specialize in multiple skin types, skin tones, and ethnicities. And also, when the makeup is applied, it's not applied correctly to the client's features, which is where B's Beauty District comes into play. Our values are personalization, quality and safety, creativity, and growth mindset. Our mission is to enhance features, boost confidence, and inspire creativity through beauty. Our vision is to build a beauty brand that inspires growth, collaboration, and confidence. How we compare to our competitors, which vary between independent makeup artists to social media influencer and cosmetology schools. We offer mobile service. We focus on diversity. We prioritize personalized one-on-one experience. We have affordable pricing, and also the duration of our makeup lasts up to 24 hours when most of our competitors only last up to 10. Our target market is ages 15 to 25. We're gender inclusive. We work in the DMV area, and we work with all skin types and ethnicities. A little bit about our client process. So we just put up a booking site on Instagram on Square. All you have to do is book the service that you would like. From there, to secure the date and time, you put down a $15 deposit, and then we send you a consultation form. That consultation form will let us know your vision. We complete the service, and then you pay the remaining fee. Our marketing right now, you can find us on Instagram, you can find us on TikTok. We do posters and cards. Most of our clients come from client referrals. My clients are really loyal. So our services vary from our most popular, which is a natural beat, then it's a soft glam. From there, it's photography makeup, which is hourly because sometimes I stay at the site and change the look. I do 3D makeup, so that's for theater, that's only the theater category, which takes a little bit longer. Prom glam, which is coming up, and then I do have bridal glam because I just had a bride asked me just recently to do their makeup for their wedding. Our client growth in 2025, when we first started, we had about 5 clients per month. In 2026, so far, the highest that we've gotten is 15 clients per month. So, clients per month minimum is 8 clients. Current income for 2026 should be around $7,200. My makeup supplies right now is a little bit low, it's $70 per month because the duration of makeup lasts so long. I don't need to buy an eyeshadow palette after every service. What needs to be bought is lashes, lash glue, eyeliner, disposable, things like that. My makeup brand goal right now is increasing booking and expanding in different service options. Once we launch our skincare line in 2027, I do want to work with a licensed chemist. I also want to go to esthetician school, but launching the skincare line is basically for melanated skin with sensitive skin. As we grow our brand, we not only want our clients to see our work, but also experience it. Great makeup starts with great skin because the foundation underneath determines the final result. So, as we use the money that we might win from this competition, we would have our own suites, we would get our esthetician license, and also we would add a lash extension course as well. So I'm going to do a live demo for you guys on how I match foundation. I have a model right here, his name is Luke, so he's going to be our model for today. And then the other person right here, my gorgeous best friend, Victoria, I did a prom look on her. But while we get that set up. Undertone. So we're going to take this darker one and this lighter one, and then we're just going to mix. Sorry, guys. You probably can't see this thing. Okay, question. Okay, period. So we're gonna put on his moisturizer for right now. And most male clients only just want foundation to even out the skin tone. Because everybody can kind of see what I'm doing, right? Okay, great. So then we're gonna take this foundation that we just mixed, and we're going to apply it to the skin. Bless you. So as you guys can see right now, we're going to actually pause it so they can see. So from right here, I don't know if you guys can see this way. So as you can see, this is basically just finding the perfect foundation match to him. And then can you turn this way? As you can tell, it's very seamless, very like his skin tone. So that's another thing as a makeup artist that I'm working towards as well, making sure that everybody is comfortable with the makeup that they have on. Sometimes the makeup is too dramatic, and that's what not a lot of people like. But so we're gonna disconnect, and so you guys can just, from here, okay. So this is how you can stay in contact with me. And thank you. Does anybody have any questions?
I do.
Oh.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So how develop your formula?
To develop my formula, it doesn't really take that long because I've actually challenged myself to reach out to multiple skin types and ethnicities and things like that. So all I have to really find is their undertone, and then I'm in there. So that's another thing from there. Like I don't have a lot of foundation, so I mix a lot. It's like painting.
Okay. So is it specifically for African American skin tone?
Well, I wouldn't say specifically because I do have friends from other ethnicities because I'm at an all-girls school. So it's like I vary from African American all the way to Caucasians to Hispanics. I do pretty much everything. So yeah.
Thank you so much. We're going to give the judges just 1 minute to finalize their scoring sheets. Is everybody having a good night so far?
Yes.
Is everybody ready for our next contestant? Yes. As always, drum roll please. All right, and our next contestant is Amaris Pope.
my name is Amaris Pope.
Hi.
Good afternoon, everyone. And once again, my name is Amaris Pope, and I'm the founders of Beyond Balloons, which is a balloon and event decor service. So a little bit about myself. I'm 18 years old. I love, love, love music, and I've been a track athlete for the past 9 years, and I will now be competing at the Division I level at Northeastern University this fall. And I also will be majoring in computer science with a focus on game development. So I also have been an entrepreneur since I was 9 years old. So a little bit about that. This is a picture of me copying my mom when she was doing her work, and I've actually been following and copying my mom ever since I could remember, create memories, I guess. And when I was in the 3rd grade, my mom helped me start my very first business, which was just candy and necklaces. And we actually were able to donate $200 to my elementary school. So, following this, I realized that my creativity can still give back to other people. And when I realized this, I was able to create Beyond Balloons, which my mom also helped me start, and I was able to help other people celebrate those meaningful events. So when I looked at the event industry, I realized that not everyone is really having that meaningful experience. And a lot of event setups are feeling impersonal. And event planning can feel like a rush against time and really stressful. And then with the rising costs lately, a lot of people feel like they're overpaying for standard setups. So we solved that problem by offering competitive and clear pricing while also making sure we focus on the customer experience and connecting with our clients so that we can have that more meaningful result. So our vision is to transform celebrations with creativity, reliability, and unforgettable service, while our vision is also to craft that experience with that focus on clear communication and focus on personal attention. So these are some of our core values, which are reliability, creativity, honesty, and flexibility, which also are my personal core values in life. So I wanted to make sure I apply that to my business. So our current target market are women aged between 25 and 55 who are hosting or planning an event in the DMV area. And due to my transition to college, the area will also be expanding to Boston. And then for our 4-step plan, when we have our clients, which they mostly come through referral and inquiry, we talk to them, which is the consultation, and then we provide them with a quote, and we confirm the booking once the customer is ready. I also have women as the main target market because within the past year, last year, I was doing about 27 events in total, and I only had about 2 men that decided to plan an event, and the rest of them were women, So for our price breakdown, we have the option of balloon garlands, balloon columns, and balloon walls. And for our pricing, we start off with a flat rate of $20 per foot of balloons, and then $20 per hour of setup time, which for the $20 per foot of balloons, the cost of materials will always go inside of that charge. And then I do also occasionally travel. So for me, anything about 40, 45 minutes is considered longer distance. So I will charge based off the specific distance that I'm going to set up. So these are the financials, and then for the last year, I was able to do, once again, 27 events, and I was able to generate $10,000 in revenue, and And then in 2026, I project to generate about that same amount, but this is only because of my transition to college being really heavy due to my major and the fact that I'll be a collegiate athlete as well, so my time will be a little bit more crunched, and I also will have to adjust as well. However, in 2027, I plan to make about $13,000 in revenue and then a target for $17,000 in 2028. These numbers are also based on current patterns, so I actually have about 3 to 4 setups per month on average, but I do have something that I call the slow season, because since I'm a track athlete, indoor season is usually the heavier season, so when the cold months, cold outside, I have about 1 to 2 setups per month, which does slow down my profits. So for our competitors, we have, once again, our other competitors have a higher rate per foot of balloons. So the industry standard is actually $27 per foot of balloons, whereas ours is $20. And we also make sure we focus on that connection with our clients and that customer experience. So while our other competitors also focus on decoration, they do not focus on that personal connection. So we make sure that we connect with our clients, once again, for that meaningful result, and that we make sure that the focus isn't only making sure, oh, the event is cute or the balloons are set up, that we make sure everybody feels like they were included, everybody feels like they're cared about, because you don't want somebody just doing your event and willy-nilly and they never talk to you again or you don't like them, you know? So for marketing, we usually get most of our customers through referrals. Like I said, I have a very high referral rate, but I also do get a lot of customers through social media, and as well as me partnering with professionals. So I partner with a lot of other event professionals. Oh, I guess you can watch my commercial right now, actually. Oh, you can't hear the audio. It's beautiful here. Okay. I'll let that play in the back now. I'm going to continue what I was saying. So, like I said, a very high referral rate, social media. This is how we market to other people, and like I said, partnering with event professionals. So I'm actually already established as a provider to both individual and corporate clients. So that does allow me to get more business. So these are some of our testimonials, which do also highlight that attention to detail and that focus on personalized communication. And we actually donate 5% of profits to Give Back Track, which is a nonprofit organization that supports athletes by giving them running gear. And this does allow me to give back to a community that has personally shaped me. So with the prize money, I would invest in a professional website, a rolling equipment suitcase for flying back and forth, and stands and backdrops, because I usually use my mom's, and to store some of that in Boston, I will put those costs towards a storage rental unit. So this is how you can contact me. You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, phone number, and remember, anyone can sell balloons, but we create the moment people remember. You get your time back, and judges, you can get your clocks taken out because you can enjoy your event. Thank you so much. Are there any questions?
Partner with any schools for all the events that they?
So I don't know how I somehow skipped over this, but I actually do partner with Elizabeth Seton here. I work very closely with administration, so I've done a lot of events here, but I wasn't able to do any of the balloons that are out here right now, because that would be free promotion. So what I have on the side of the stage actually is mine. It's just something small. Are there any other questions? Alrighty then. Thank you guys so much.
name is Ray Mendez. Hey y'all. Hi, my name is Ray Mendez, and I'm the founder of Uncensored Devotion, a line that combines faith and streetwear without compromising your sense of style. A little bit about me is that I'm 18 years old, I have 5 sisters, I'll be studying computer science and software engineering in the fall, and I've been co-president of my Sigma Gamma Rora Club chapter for the past 2 years. Every Sunday morning was get up, get dressed, go to church, hear people sing, and come home. One day I just didn't want to go, and I couldn't figure out why. Suddenly something I've been doing for years was the absolute last thing I wanted to be doing. I was a follower growing up. I'm sorry? Sorry. I was a follower growing up, and I'm not very proud of it. However, this did help me grow. I wanted a way to be confident, not just in myself, but in my faith, and this is why I started Uncensored Devotion. As of 2026, Christianity in youth has grown 62%, with $398 billion spent annually on streetwear alone. The problem is that not many of these brands cater to young adults while effectively balancing faith and style. Our values of faith, community, and foundation help guide our business, creating clothes that you can feel confident in themselves and in their faith. Grounded in God's Word, each piece is a testament to love and truth in Him. Our mission is to share God's Word through Christ-inspired designs. Our mission is to strengthen faith and confidence through Christ-inspired designs and inspire young Christians to be proud in their devotion to Christ. Faith is more than what we believe, it's how we live. Our vision is to become a community of faith where young Christians feel seen and heard, connecting like-minded Christians with quality materials for faith, comfort, and foundation. After trying to make clothes on my own, it was not only extremely costly, but wasn't time efficient. However, I did discover the blend of 60% cotton and 40% polyester. With a mom and best friend who suffer from eczema, this is not only extremely comforting, but very durable. This, however, is subject to change with new testing of 100% cotton being extremely more comforting. With limited drops and biodegradable packaging, we can limit the amount of waste exhibited from my company as well as the amount of overproduction. One thing I do want to point out before I go to the next slide is that we have 2 manufacturers, one being in Maryland and one being in China, so we can put out our clothes in a more timely fashion. Okay, our target market is ages 13 to 25. This audience values authenticity, creativity, and foundation, spending a significant amount of time engaging with brands through social media platforms like Instagram and TikTok. Using these platforms, we can visually represent what our brand stands for and what it looks like. Using influencer partnerships and community collaborations like Unashamed at the First Baptist Church of Glen Arden, we can align with people who align with our values and help spread our message more effectively. After comparing ourselves to other brands in the industry, the 3 most common issues we found were that it lacked personal and biblical foundation, wasn't catering to young adults, and didn't effectively balance faith and style. At Uncensored Devotion, we understand that everybody's story is different. By understanding this, we can focus on the biblical aspect, allowing everyone to connect to each scripture on their own level. Even though making clothes on my own didn't completely work out, the impact I heard was instantaneous. I heard about how comfortable the clothing was and how much the scripture resonated with people. This isn't just about me. My business is a community. It's allowing people to interact with not just us, but with one another and share testimonies. With 3 drops per year, averaging about 75 hoodies and 100 t-shirts, we can make a total profit of about $6,000 per drop. This makes a total revenue of $19,000 our first year, and putting a little more than half back into my business, I can make a total profit of $10,000 our first year. And every year following, we plan to increase by 25%. Uncensored Devotion is more than just an everyday clothing brand. It's a way for you to express their God-given radiance with their own sense of identity while being inclusive to multiple minorities at once. Now being passed to you is a lookbook of not just my vision, but also the intention of it. Uncensored Devotion is more than just me, it's a community.
People building on verses and designs helps our audience feel connected to not just our business, but to one another. Inside are things like designs, scriptures, and what my business will become as I continue to progress it. So with the prize money, I will put 40% into inventory production, 20% into marketing and launch campaign, 20% into website development, and 20% into branding and packaging. Investing in supplies like a label maker, electronic payment, and storage, we can expand our production to help us streamline our business while also helping us fulfill orders. I'm sorry. One thing I do want to point out is recently I've been working with a church called Kingdom Cares. I don't know if any of you guys know it, but they have like a mini market and kind of like a thrift store where people can come in and buy clothes. What started out as just me doing this for community service turned into something that I love and I do for fun. So after either my first or second year, I plan on donating 25% in profit to Kingdom Cares. I'm sorry. Oh, that's my business. Thank you. Sorry. A few ways you can connect with me are on Instagram and TikTok. Our website is currently under development and will be up and running in about a week or two. And thank you for your time and for listening. Any questions?
I have a question. Can you go back a slide and explain to us what your plan was?
With this?
Yes.
So 40% into inventory production, 20% into marketing, 20% into website development, and 20% into branding and packaging. What this means is 40% of whatever money I earn from this will go back into my business. 20% into marketing, so promotion, from anything from a visual designer to photos so that people can be accommodated as such. 20% into website development so that I can make something where people can not only interact with one another, but interact with me. I showed the judges something where people were voting on designs for my business so that, because it's not for me, it's for people like me who not only want to share their God-given radiance, but want to be confident in themselves and in their faith. And that's what it is.
Awesome, thank you.
Thank you so much, Ray. Can we give her another round of applause? All right, now while we tally up the final votes and get ready to announce our winners, we have Program Director Ms. Lawson coming to say a few words.
Well, good evening, everybody. I feel like you can do more than that because these girls just did amazing. Good evening, everybody. Thank you. I am just so proud of all of the students that went over these past 2 days. We tried something different with splitting it up, and I did enjoy that. And I think the girls did as well. And if you do not know, as Ella said, my name is Mrs. Joy Lawson. I am a proud alum of class of 2011 from Elizabeth Eaton High School, and I have the honor of being the program director for the Young Women's Entrepreneurship Program. It's crazy to think that this is the 4th year for the program and the 3rd year for the pitch competition, and every year it gets better. I know I say it, but it's so true. This cohort is extremely competitive. When I mean extremely competitive, they have worked so hard over the past 2 years with building out their business. Our year 1 students, can my current year 1 students please raise your hand? They've been working the front, the check-ins. During year 1, they figure out what business they want to actually develop. And then they have a small business expo at the end of the year and they're matched with business mentors. Are any of our business mentors for our current seniors in the audience? Can you please stand? I think I saw a few. Thank you so much for pouring back into these amazing young women. And then we head into senior year, where everyone knows it is all about the senior capstone. And this truly signifies all of their hard work and how they have just been able to put in all of this time and effort over the few years, the weeks, but definitely this week as it being pitch week. We had our capstone on Monday. Day one was yesterday and today. So I'm going to be calling every one of these young women up. And when I call their names, please give them a round of applause, because this is like, again, I hate to say it, but it's an end to this cohort and me getting to see their growth. So I'm going to try to pull it together, because I said this class is special because this is a class that I actually started with at Seton and coming to work back here. So I've not only gotten to see them grow within this program, but I've gotten to see them grow since freshman year. From when they were trying to figure themselves out to senior year and figuring out where they are going to school and seeing the majors and just being able to see the confidence that they had, if it was from this podium, if it was in the classroom from round 2, or if it was the 60-second that everybody got to see on stage here. It is not easy to do this, as this light is shining in your face and you cannot really see anyone out here. So can we please give a round of applause for every one of them? And as I do that, I'm going to cue my juniors. Hopefully they're ready backstage. Or Ella, can we bring out their flowers, please? First, we are going to start with recognizing the amazing Lauren Abner. We are so proud of Lauren. And next we have Miss Sherilyn Augustine, founder of Sweets by Sherilyn. And if all the ladies could actually just come down so it's easier to come on stage. And I'll just call you Q. Some of them so excited they already on the stage. Next we have Miss Savannah Austin. Also known as Sadly to the cohort. Next we have Miss Abby Berkey, founder of Shakur Fragrances. Next we have Miss Gia Bobbitt. She's also the voice of our announcements. Next we have Miss Nevada Cook. She was unable to be with us tonight, but can we please give a round of applause for Nevada? Next we have Miss Trinity Dickens. And she's the founder of Model. Next, we have Miss Panina Exman, had to check to make sure the mic was still on. Her crowd is so loud. Next, we have Miss Hazel Gonzalez, founder of SIP DC. Next, we have Miss Giselle Johnson, founder of the Giselle Next, we have Miss Rain Mendez.
Miss Liana Moda. Next, we have Miss Sanaa Perrin. She doesn't want me to say it, but she's also known as Miss Polite Bounce. She has a little dance that she does. Next, we have Miss Amaris Pope. Next, we have Miss Brooke Smith. And last but not least, we have Miss Mia Smith Hutton. Okay, this is always the part. Now I'm saying the lights are bright. I feel like you all did this on purpose. But I'm extremely proud of all of you because each of you have worked so hard for this. From you blowing up my phones, from text calls, it shows your commitment to how much you care about your gifts and your passion. So I can truly say that you all are going to be amazing at whatever you do. Whatever you do. And I'm honestly excited to see the way God moves through you. And I can say this is my most faith-based cohort. They do not let us miss a prayer. We dance around to gospel music, we sing to gospel music, we make sure that it's in the atmosphere. That's another reason why they are so special, because God literally is shining through all of them. So, to this cohort, regardless of what happens, know that your path is already ordered. And there's nothing and nobody that can stop you because He has already claimed it for you. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking because I will keep crying. All right, so the moment, and I'll also say they are extremely supportive cohort as well. Regardless of who wins up here, you would think that they all won. So I'm going to start from third, and we're going to work our way up. In third place, can I get a drum roll, please? We have Miss Amaris Pope, we did it, though. Okay, can I get another round of applause? Second, we have Miss Brooke Smith. All right, and can we please get a loud round of applause or drum roll? In first place for the Young Women's Entrepreneurship Program 2026 Capstone Pitch Competition goes to Miss Sanaa Perrin. And I'm going to add, Sanaa lost her voice last night. And she texted me this morning saying, what do I do? And I said, don't talk and try to drink a lot of water, no dairy, and find a dry erase board to communicate. And I think that it did work. So can we please get a round of applause? So, I like to be pretty prompt. I said 8:30, and we are at 8:30. I just want to give a thank you to all of our judges from day one yesterday to today. You all helped us get to this selection, and I really hope that you all see the light that shines in them. And for every student that did not end up making it through the rounds, they also know, I told them, there is nothing stopping you from connecting with these judges, because if you want your business out there, show up and give them the information that they need. So if you are slightly getting harassed after this a little bit, I'm sorry, but they are very persistent. And I do just want to recognize, is there any of our previous cohorts here? There's a few. Can you please stand, give us a wave? There were some others. But thank you. The sisterhood within the sisterhood is very real, and I'm just blessed to be a vessel and allow for God to use me to pour into them. It really makes each and every day better and better. So on that note, I want to thank our Elizabeth Seton administration that's here, that continues to allow for us to use the auditorium and allow for them to run around and do all the different mock judgings and fill in. I want to thank our president, Dr. Lisa Grillo, and I just want to thank all of you for taking your time on this Wednesday night, on a tax night at that. So I do just want to say thank you for coming out, and with that, we will see you all. There is a small business expo coming up for our year ones on May 7th, so I do have to put that plug out there for them so they can premiere their businesses. But after that, we will see you all next year for our 4th annual small business, or not small business, our senior pitch competition. You all have a blessed night. We'll take photos now as well. If the judges can stay